Hello everyone, welcome to the channel, and today's topic is trapping rainwater. Question number 13 arrays from Geek for Geeks. Must do coding interview questions. So just have a quick look at the question. After that, have a quick look at the question. Now coming to the approach, let's discuss with one example. Now this is the first example here. Okay, now let's understand the question first. Now there is a certain unit of block that is being stored inside the array at each index. So first we have the 3 unit block. Now we have drawn the diagram as a 3 unit block here. Now we have 0 unit block. 0 unit means there is almost no block here. Okay, 0 0 and 2 unit block, 2 unit block we have drawn, then 0 and 4 similarly here. Okay, so this is our rain storage capacity dam or a container. You can name it a container now. Okay, now if the rainwater falls from the above, where will the rain will be stored? If you see this blue color lines, this is where the rainwater will be stored. Wherever there are small pockets, wherever there are empty places between the block, it will be stored. Okay, if we count manually, this will be 3 units, right? This will be 3 because left side is also same unit. And if we count this also, this will also be 3. If we count left this one, this will also be 3. And if you see this one, what will this be? 3 minus 2, we get the value here, that will be 1. And again, this is the same level as 3 and this will be equal to 3. So if we add this, we get 10 as the answer. We get 10 units of storage we got. So 10 units will be stored as a rainwater. Now coming to the logic here, I hope you understood the question what is happening. Now coming to the logic, what we are doing is we are taking the maximum element from the left side. Okay, for example, start from here. Let's start from 3 here. Maximum element for here will be from left side, including this one. Okay, including the current. Let's see what it is. Including the current one, we get the maximum as 3, and you have to take the maximum from the right side of this. What is the maximum value right side of the 3 here? That will be 4. After we got 3 and 4, we have to take minimum from this. We have to take a minimum. Okay, this will be our minimum of 3 and 4, which will be 3. Now 3 minus this minus current array AR index will be I. We will be iterating to the loop. So first index will be 0, which is 3 here. Okay, now we will taking the minimum from this side, which will be 3 in this case, and we'll take the current value of the array here, the 0 index value, which is 3. So we get 3 here. 3 minus 3 is 0. Now similarly, if we do for all the blocks, okay, for 0 leftmost, we will be writing here a table. Okay, this will be the table. For 0, the left max value is 3 and right max value is 4 for 0, this one. And similarly, we write for other 0, next 0, left max value will be 3 and right max value will be 4. And for 2, left max is 3. For 4, we have to include 4 and check from the left side. Max will be 4 here. If we include 4 and check to the right side, max will be 4 here. Okay, so minimum for this will be 4. And for the rest of them, we get the minimum value as 3 here. Minimum will be 3 for the starting values, and the last value we got the minimum 4. So just subtract up to this point 3 minus those current values. We get 0, 3, 3, 1, 3, and here it is 4, right? 4 minus 4, because 4 is minimum in this case. So 4 minus 4, we got 0. If you add all elements, we get 10 value. So this will be the logic, and we have to remember this formula. I will write it again here on the top. So this is a formula. You have to remember this formula. This is very important in this question. We have to take the maximum element from the left side of the value and maximum element from the right side, and take the minimum of those two elements, whatever the minimum element will be. We take the minimum element, then we minus from the array, then we minus the array value, then we add. After that, we add all the elements, whatever we got, we add, and we will get the total value. We get the total after that. So after getting the total, we can return this value to the function. Okay, let's discuss another example here. Here we can discuss this 304264 for example. And I have already drawn the diagram below. Now let's draw the same diagram table that we have drawn in the first example. Okay, take for 3, then 0. Okay, let's write in the right side 3, then we got 0, then we have 4 block, then we have next 2 block, then we have next 6 block, then we got next 4 block, right? Okay. Now the left max from the 3 block will be 3. You should always include this element and check the max element to the left and also max element to the right, including this value. So max will be 3 to the left and 6 will be to the right. Here for 0 block we get 3 at the left side max value and 6 will be right side. And for 4 here you should include, if you forget you will get 3 and then you will get them in minus value. 4 to the left and right side will be the 6, and for 2 block 4 is to the left max and 6 to the right. And for 6 to the left it is 6, to the right also it is 6. And for 4 we got 6 as max to the left and to the right we only got 4 here. Now the minimum out of these values will be 3 here. Write down for everything. What are the minimum values? 4, 4, 6 and 4. Now you have to minus. This is the array value. Now I had told here formula. I have to get the minimum of max left max right, and we got the minimum here. This will be our minimum. Now do the minus here, okay? Do minus, we get the value. The first value will be 0, 3 minus 3. Second will be 3 minus 0, which will be 3. Fourth will be 4 minus 4, 0. And this will be 4 minus 2, that will be 2. Next is 6 minus 6, which is 0. 4 minus 4, which is 0. Now add all the elements. We are left with total value of 5. And this will be our final answer. Now you can count manually if you want. This will be the 3 width and this will be 1. This should be 1. 4 minus 2 should be 1, right? Sorry. And 4 minus 2 block is 2 here, which will be 5 value. So we got the same value manually, and applying this formula method we got the same answer. So this is the logic behind the question. I hope everyone have grabbed the logic of this question and have understood the problem very well. Now let's go to the coding part in the Geek for Geeks and discuss the code. Now we are inside the Geek for Geeks website. Okay, so we want to do on time complexity. Okay, so we have 3 different loops and 3 loops have different purpose here. Okay, so first we are storing the value of left and right, which will the empty values. For initializing it with 0. Later on we will be replacing those zeros with the max values of the left and right. Okay, so water level is 0 here currently. So now at the first value we are storing the first left value to the in the left index. We are doing this because if it won't do, one value will be left out inside the loop. So we are taking the left value first here, and then what is happening inside the loop is we are taking the maximum value of the left side and we are taking the current value also. We are also including current value and also checking the left side max value, and we are storing the max value inside this left block. At each position of the index, the max value will be stored in this index, in this list. Max will be stored in the list here. And similarly we are doing for the right max. For left max we're starting the loop from the left side. For right max we're starting the loop from the right side. So we check the right side value and the current value, and we replace those value. If we found we are checking like one by one from the right to left in the loop. Whatever max value will be there, that will be replaced and stored correctly at their positions using this loop. After getting right max values and left max values, now what is the remaining thing? We have to use a formula. Now we got left max and right max. Next thing is we have to take the minimum value from that, and we are taking the minimum value here. So minimum value of left max and right max minus the current value of array. Now we get the value for each blocks and we are adding it till the loop ends. After the loop ends, we get the final value of the water and we are returning the water to the function. So this is the logic behind the question. If you have understood, give a like and please don't forget to subscribe and share with your friends. We'll be doing more interesting topics like this. So thank you for watching and we'll be meeting in the next question.